friends. Today is Tuesday and let's get right into small group work. So I think the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to talk about our two letters that we've been reviewing this week. And so the first one is the letter B, and B makes a b sound, and like bubble, balloon, boy, bird. Lots of words have the sound B in them. And then the second letter is the letter Y. Now, Y is a tricky one because it doesn't say W. That's what W says. It says Y, 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 Y. It actually can make a couple different sounds, but we're going to talk about the Y sound, like yellow, yarn, yodel, you, things like that. So what I have here is I have a bunch of B's and a bunch of Y's. And I'm going to roll the dice and see how many B's we're going to count today, okay? Whoa, look how many that is. That is the number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I am going to share my screen and we're going to count out 6 B's, okay? 1, count with me. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was that we have 6 B's. Now let's, oopsie, I'm sorry. Now let's see how many Y's we're gonna count. What'd I get? 1 Y. Okay, let me share one more time. Okay, I'm going to pick out a Y and Y. So let's see, how many letters all together do we have? If you know that number, that's how many, but let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 more than 6 is 7. We have 7 letters. 6 Y's plus, 6 B's plus 1 Y gives us 7. Ah, you guys are such smarty pantses. Okay, I'm going to move this over here. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about our friend Humpty Dumpty. Now, Humpty Dumpty, those words rhyme right there. Humpty Dumpty. They both have that umpty sound at the end. And if you were at class yesterday, you met Humpty Dumpty's brother. This is Lumpty Dumpty. Lumpty Dumpty is very careful. He does not like high walls, so he stays very safe on the ground. But we are going to work on memorizing Humpty Dumpty's song. Okay, so remember, Humpty Dumpty is sitting on a wall. And what happens to him? Humpty Dumpty has a great fall. See what happened to him? Oh no. And then he lives in a place where there's lots of kings. There's a king with his crown. So all the king's horses came with all the king's men, all the king's friends, his men, but they couldn't put Humpty together again. So we're going to say this rhyme fast, okay? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. And all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Excellent job. I'm so proud of you. Okay, so now we have 3 more things to do. The first thing, in your learning kit, if you have an activity, it's a worksheet. It looks kind of like this. And what we're going to do with this snowflake is this is where we're going to practice our cutting skills. So you're going to need your scissors. And remember, when we use scissors, there's a couple rules. We're careful. That's number 1. Number 2, no chicken wings. No chicken wings. Arms stay to our sides. Our thumb stays up in the air. Thumbs up. That means good job. So we don't ever want our thumb to be upside down. If it is, we got to remember thumbs up. Okay, so you're going to see a small hole and a larger one. The small one is your thumb's hole, and the larger one, you put your next 2 fingers in, like this, or 3, whatever you feel comfortable. Miss Michelle likes to put 2 in. And so the only thing that you're going to do, let me go this way. This arm pretty much stays still, and all it's going to do is open and close, open and close. So you're just bringing your thumb up and down, and that's what opens and closes it. This is our work hand. This is the hand that holds the paper and that moves the paper in the direction that we need it to be cut. So this one today is a straight line. So it's not going to move that much, except I'm going to keep moving, bringing my hand up as I get closer to the top, like this. Oops, I'm actually going to hold it down here very carefully, and I'm going to open, close, and then I'm moving this hand in the paper, open, close. I'm going to keep doing that on all the lines. Let me see if I can open, close, open, close, open. You know what? I think it probably would be easier to watch me do this here, maybe. Okay, so I have my finger next to it. I opened up my thumb, thumbs up, open, close. Now I'm moving this hand closer to where I'm going to cut next, but not too close, and bringing it forward, just like that. Okay, and I cut all my pieces, and so the next thing I'm going to do, because they're all out of order now, is I can look, and it becomes a puzzle. So if I know my numbers, I know that this is number 1, so this is going to be my first piece, and I can either look for the number 2, or I can see, no, that doesn't look, oh, there's the number 2. Okay. So I can look for the number 3, or I can, no, that doesn't make it. That kind of makes it, but then I wouldn't have room for those 2 pieces. There we go. 4 and 5. And you can mix it up and do it again. So that is something that I want you to do after this lesson is over. Working on that cutting, and it is hard. I know cutting is hard, but the more you practice it, the more the easier it becomes, I promise. Okay, this is another worksheet that that's in your learning kit that I want to work on. And so this is our writing worksheet. It's going to help us with making those lines, so that eventually when we're writing our letters and writing our words, our hands are going to be super strong. Okay, so this one I decided today I'm going to use my pink marker. You can use whatever you have, but remember the trick to this is I use my one hand that I don't have my my marker in, and I'm going to hold it down so it doesn't move. I don't want my paper moving as I'm writing. And then I need to make sure that I'm holding my whatever I'm writing with correctly. So if we have our fingers, the one next to the thumb, those are our grabbers. So we're going to pinch it close to the tip and put our other 3 fingers underneath, just like that. Okay, and now do I want to go fast? No, I want to go slowly and carefully. And I don't want to squeeze. If I squeeze it so hard, my fingers are going to hurt, and then I'm not going to want to write. So you just have to put a little bit of squeeze, not a lot. And I'm just going to go up and down and up and down. Oh, that was fun. And if I want to, I can get another color and I can start to do my rainbow writing. And I can get lots of colors. So this is another worksheet that I want you to work on today. The zigzags are a little hard, so I need to be thinking up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So keep working on that. You can do some rainbow writing. So getting your crayons out and going over that so many times, make beautiful rainbows on this. I love making rainbows. It's one of my favorites. Okay, and the last thing that I want you all to work on today is this. So in your learning kit, you have a bunch of snowballs in this bag, and they're letter snowballs. And so what you do with this activity Let me move this out of the way. Okay, so what you do is you're gonna, whichever one you want to work on, or you can have both of your worksheets down. That's up to you. And you're gonna dump out all your snowflakes, or you can work on them one at a time. So I know that this is the letter A. A is apple. And so even if I didn't know that, I still could match it to the capital A. So I'm now just snowball hunting, and I'm looking for my capital A. Nope, there it is. And I'm just gonna put my snowball on top to make it a bigger snowball. And now I'm gonna go to this one. We reviewed this last week. That's the letter H. H says, so I'm going to try to find my letter H. It has two straight lines down and a line in the middle. There it is. And now I'm on my letter O, which is a circle. Let me find my letter O. There it is. And I'm just going to keep matching until I run out of letters. And then I can put these back in, mix them back up, and work on them another time. I love that. I love playing with the snowballs, and they don't even make my hands cold because snowballs. Okay, and I know I said that was the last thing. One more thing I really do want you to continue to work on. If you were at group or a morning meeting this morning, we started working on our letter B. If you weren't able to make it, this is the letter that we were working on today. And so remember, just like we talked about this morning, or that we've done before, our capital letter, letter B, where do we start our letter? At the top. Oh, where do we start our letters? At the top. Oh, where do we start our letters? At the top. If you want to start a letter, then you better start your letters at the top. Is this the top, top, top? No, it's the bottom. Is this the top, top, top? No, it's the middle. Is this the top, top, top? Yes, it's the top, top, top. Oh, where do we start our letters? At the top. So I'm going to pinch and rest. Now we start our capital B at the very top, and we make that straight line down, and then we hop back to the top, and we loop and loop around. So one more time, I'm going to show you down here. Straight line down, hop to the top, loop to loop around. And then the lowercase b, we're going to again start at the top, a straight line down, but this time instead of hopping to the top, we hop to the middle and loop around. The end. Same thing down here. Drop down, you can hop to the middle and loop around. So that's what I would love, love, love for your grown-ups to send me, is you working on your letter B's. And those are in your learning kit. Oh, okay, friends, I had so much fun with you today. Let's go ahead. Today I know you're watching. I know Zoe and James. Oh, okay. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and wave goodbye to all of our friends, whoever's watching. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. We clap our hands for all our friends. We wave goodbye like this. And remember, we give big heart hands because we want to spread love and kindness. Okay, friends, Miss Michelle loves you, and I hope you have a great day. Check out our read aloud for today. Bye.